this place is unbelievable. I'm up here at the public land, on the other side of the public land. I found a nice set of pines, and it's really, really interesting in here. I'm seeing a lot of different structures and just different things. Look at that tree there. I don't know if I can. Look how that tree goes. Boom, 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 and it snapped. It snapped right there in the center. It looks like it is. It looks like it's exploded, and it also looks like there's something. I see a face and some other things. This looks like this is going to be one of those videos, both of them. The first one I just did, and this one, and whatever else I end up getting done. This is going to be one of those ones I can't wait to get home to review. 99% of the time, I don't see half the stuff that's around me until I get home and you guys point it out to me, and then, you know, also reviewing myself. But look at that fork tree right there. That is wild. That's wild. It goes way up. Yeah. You guys see so much more than I do, which is great. These vines are doing some crazy things. And if you see this vine right here, if you notice, this one goes around. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. Let me use the other hand because I noticed that it's closer to the other lens. To the lens. So it goes around. Wait a minute. Let me zoom back a little bit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to learn how to do this in an easier. It goes around. Are you serious? And then what I'm trying to say, then there's another, and it just keeps doing it all the way down to little ones. It's like a tunnel of loops. Does that make sense? And then there's one on that tree. It's amazing stuff here, man. Those things is what makes my day. That's what makes it interesting for me. I'm so interested in structures and that's why I haven't moved. There's so many structures just like right here and right in there and right here. The vines. This is another place. It's like Vine City. It's like super viney, and I guess that's a word. And then look, another one. I don't know what that is. I'm seeing a couple things over there, right there. I will tell you right now what I am noticing here, and it was the moment I walked in, is our faces. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you something. Look at this. I don't know why my fingers aren't zooming the lens out for me. Okay, so that's just sitting there on the ground, that Y. And then it's leaning against this. Okay, and here's the thing. There's nothing around here that it goes to. And it's a piece of a cherry, which, now don't get me wrong. Okay, so here, there's a break. There's a squash break right there, squash tree. Okay, don't get me wrong. There's cherry trees right here. There's one growing right here. Okay, but it does not match that one. This Y is a whole lot older than this young cherry. And then that's a cherry. But look at it. There's nothing missing out of the top of it. Oh, it's not touching up top. Okay, it's stuck in the ground. Something stuck that in the ground. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't want to knock it over. It's stuck in the ground. It's not a tree. It's a piece of a limb out of a tree that something stuck in the ground. I know I've said that like 19 times in a row, but I cannot help it. That that is amazing. This is going to be an interesting day. Very interesting day. I hope my truck's okay up there. I've been over on this side before, and I've seen some youngins hanging out by the pond and in the parking lot. I do have a dash cam that's running right now in my truck. It's not on the dash. I got it hidden. It's a really small one. It's hidden inside my vent. So if somebody goes in my truck, it has a visual of the whole inside of the cab. And whoever decides to do what they're going to do to get inside, I can see them start to finish. All right, anyway, let me see. Well, what is going on here with my fingers? I cannot get the... Okay, now I can. So my left index finger and thumb will not zoom the screen. So I got to switch hands every time I want to zoom and use my right index and right thumb. Okay, so there's another break or squatch tree. It's a pine. It goes way up there. And there's a ton of tree breaks, squash trees. Some foot tracks, bipedal foot tracks. And this is a hill. I'm starting to go head over the hill on this trail here. And actually this trail breaks off two ways. It goes this way or this way. There's a lot of things that could be nest here too. Up in here. This is like one huge, and it looks like a bedding area or seat up in there. You can see where it's like been really, really used. And it could be deer, so don't get me wrong on that. Don't let me mislead you that way. Man, look at the brakes right in front of me. It's literally break after break after break coming in here. I don't know which way to go. I don't like going downhill not because I'm lazy, it's because I don't, like I was saying a few minutes ago, it's a disadvantage if you're below a hill, you're at a disadvantage for anything above. Like, that's how predators prey on their kill. They get above so they can see everything around them, and then they can come down off the hill and pounce on them, and it's easier for them to run them down, if you follow what I'm saying. Now I walked right past that. Look at all those trees stacked there. It could be a tree with a lot of vines that just fell over, but to me that looks like, well, one, it's not big, but it's probably a 50-year-old cherry. And then there's a trident in the middle of that. And I mean, you could sit there for 10 minutes and point things out. Is what I'm saying. And sorry for moving around so fast. There's a lot of leaners. I'm noticing a lot of leaners in here. Come on now. A lot of tridents. I haven't seen any X's yet. A lot of these vines. Crazy vines. Something that could be a squirrel digging around that tree, or a rabbit, I guess. I don't know if rabbits do too much digging. Oh, that's strange. I got a face recognition down in there. Right there. I just felt something say look up, so I'm looking up. It's really, really thick in here. I don't know if you guys, if the video is doing it any justice, but it's really thick. Super thick. Sorry. You guys, if you don't mind, hit that like, share, hit that subscribe, like, and share for me. And yes, I'm having brain cramps this morning. If you guys see anything you want to timestamp it, feel free. You guys ever, I know you put a lot of time in already on coming over to the channel and already doing the things you're doing with timestamps and so forth, but I meant to say something to you guys the last couple times, and yesterday in the live, honestly. There's a break. But if you guys want to see some really, really nice timestamps and just amazing timestamps, go into the comments. Pretty much every video I've put out, and go into the comments and look at Trish's timestamps. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2 in a comment. I'm talking anywhere from 10 to 30. She puts a lot of time into the video and into the channel, and she does a lot of timestamps for us so we can go back and view them. And I'm sure you guys already have checked her out and checked the timestamps out, but for the ones that aren't aware of it, Trish does, she puts a lot of timestamps out for us. And I'm seeing something back. I saw something move right there where that white or light brown area is. I watched it move twice over there, but I'm not seeing anything now. And I seen it with my eye, not the camera. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to come in and to be a part of your home. Another break. This is a fresh. I'm so grateful to be a part of your home in your area. You guys allow me to come in and video. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys, thank you. Whoa. I just heard something. Big step down in here. I could have jumped a deer up or anything, but that was a rather large crunch. Let me see if I can get over some here. I want to show you guys some more stuff. I'm hearing it again. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You're better. That's another thing I wanted to mention. You're probably better off using headphones or earbuds, whatever you call them, when you're watching my videos. I do apologize, but I have this terrible habit. When things start getting interesting, I go into a whisper mode, and I know they know that I'm talking and I'm here and, you know, so forth. But it's just a habit I have. And like I said, I know they know I'm here because I can feel them. Look at that arch. And then it break across here. Goes all the way across. This place is amazing. Look at that, look at those trees. Let me see if there's anything in it. Nothing in it. I'm gonna pick it up. It's trash. Maybe somebody put something out for them and they carried it off. Who knows? But I like doing my part and picking up. This is pretty amazing. I don't know what that was. My screen is going from light to dark. It's glitching, and it just started doing that. So usually when I have that going on, and I've already mentioned, they're around me. I can feel them. But usually there's something close by me when that starts. That's pretty interesting there. There's an arch above it. It's not broke, it's just arched over. Everything is. That whole tree leans over this way. That's pretty wild. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I get locked in certain areas, and like I said, I start whispering and all kinds of crazy stuff. Just, I apologize. Bear with me. That's a pretty wild leaner there. That's pretty wild. And there's another break right there. Man, there's a lot of breaks in here, and I don't see it being storm damage. It just, to me, that's not storm damage. I mean, each their own, but to me, that's not. Diesel. There's a can, brother. I noticed a lot of cans and bottles. Diesel gave me some good information yesterday. Look at this rock right in this is a path, a trail. It's been well, it ain't been that long, because look at the ground where it was. It's kind of dry, but it's not. It was sitting just like that. And it's got some wild markings on it. I'm gonna leave it there. I was talking to another researcher a while ago, and he seemed to think that these rocks are left in areas just for them to use, like to knock a deer down or a rabbit or a bird. You know, they use them like that's their ammunition. I mean, makes sense. There's an old 410 shell, empty shell. Let me see if I can show you without. 410, what is that? Hold on, God. Hold on. Hold on, guys. just had something, sounded like it was rushing up behind me. Whew, man. Sorry. If you guys can hear that in the background, that's Aberdeen Proving Grounds. That's an automatic assault rifle. It could be a 50 cal. They're training. No, there's no way. You know where that's maybe that's Pax River, St. Mary's. I was thinking I'm too far from Baltimore. That doesn't, I apologize. I'm thinking you can hear it up the bay of the river, but no. That was dumb. I'm way too far away for Aberdeen. That's Pax River maybe. Maybe they're practicing at Pax River, the Navy base. What would ever make me think I could hear 100 miles away or further? My apologies, guys. Oh man. Ding dong alert. Anyway, I wanted to show you when I was bending down to get this shell, something felt and heard like it was rushing up behind me. That's a 410 gauge shotgun shell. I'm trying to get you to see it. I have one that belonged to my grandfather. They're nice guns, but they're limited to what you can. I think a lot of people used to use them for squirrel, rabbit. I know if you buy slugs, the lead slug, pumpkin ball, whatever you want to call it, they do shoot like a rifle. They have a capability of being somewhat accurate and long distance. Not good in areas where there's a lot of homes because they do travel. They're kind of they have the reputation of going further than they should. And in Maryland, you can't. You're not allowed to hunt deer with them or with a slug. I guess because of that reason, or they don't have quite enough knockdown power for killing a deer. But anyway, I like to talk about things when if I know anything about them. This is pretty interesting up through here. There's a lot going on. It's thick up through here, but I'm right on the edge of that road where I came in the beginning. It's like right there. And then there's paths everywhere through here. I've been waiting to jump deer up. I probably have. Maybe that's what I've been hearing, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think, you know what I think it was. Oh yeah, ducks. Ducks just flew over me. Sound like mallards. Okay, so far, I'm just seeing the basics of, ooh, I got toe prints. Right there, and right there. And then there's something over here, but I can't, you can see the toe. You can see right like that. Barely, but oh yeah, that's a toe. That's a foot. That is a bare foot. You can see where the toes push the up right there. Let's see if I can get another one. I told you I could feel them. They're definitely here. I cannot talk to some this morning. Good Lord. And I definitely had that phantom. LIB says it's like phantom steps. I had that behind me when I was reaching down to bend it over to grab that shotgun shell. Listen. I either got something up, a deer, or it's something else. But it's probably 75 yards or better from me. That way. This is what you call a buck rub. They like bucks like taking their horns and rubbing and scraping them on these cedars and pines. They mark their territory like that. This is a path that goes down through there. But I was looking at this. It's pretty interesting up in there. It's all snaps and breaks. Look at all these crows flying over me. Probably 30, maybe 40. They just saw me. That's why they're sounding off. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. There's another break up in there. Right there. Sorry. Arches. There's a lot going on right here. Right in this area right here. And then there's a leaner that comes all the way out to here. And I'm noticing that they are using a lot of the cherries. They're manipulating a lot of the cherries. I don't know if they're, and the ones that I'm seeing that are broke or used as leaners or snapped in the tops, they are rotten. So it's not like they're using good trees. I've always said that they have a purpose for every tree they use or pick. In other words, they just, from what I've witnessed so far, they just don't go and grab a good tree and just break it up. It's always rotten, or it was already broke, or what have you. Let me zoom back out a little bit. Let me get around here. I want to get walking. I keep getting stuck looking at different. That's a nest. That to me is a nest. That actually is a pyramid. That is a big, I didn't see that. And then all the way up there is a break. That's like 35 feet. That break is. And then, but this is, let me see if I can get around better and show you guys. I see something in there. Wait a minute. I can't get it. It's a stump, but it's very suspect. I can tell you that. But they have it fenced off. Yeah, that's a teepee. Look at that. It's all brushed up. And then it's marked, with a cherry tree. And I just caught something out of the corner of my eye right here. Super fast, a flash. Right down in there. Super fast. as I was looking at this. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get through here. This is all bullbriars. I don't want to make a whole lot of commotion. Let me see if I can get through here without tearing my legs up. Let me see. I don't know how they walk around through here like they do, no problems. I mean, other than I know like bear fur, they don't have a problem because it just doesn't stick to them like that. And deer and so forth. I'm hearing so much commotion where I'm pointing, but beyond it, you know what I mean? And I got face recognition right there, down low to the left, right there. Whatever's walking down in there has not left. It's almost like they got up and just started walking around. That's exactly what it sounds like. Sorry, I'll zoom back out. Let me get past these bullbriars, these prickers. Yeah, man, that is a nice teepee. Isn't that cool? And then there's another something back there, like a canopy. And then look at that break back there. Look at that. Snapped, bent completely 90 degrees damn near back to the ground. Freaking amazing. I'm also seeing faces in there. Ooh. I'm telling you, there's something walking down in there. Let me back that off a little bit. There we go. Sorry for whispering. My apologies. Man, there's a load of cherries in here. What is going on with my camera? Right there. Sorry. Trying to get it to where you can see it a little bit better. I can't get a good shot on it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just where I'm at. Man, I don't know what's going on with my left finger and thumb, but I can't use it to zoom. Got a arch and then another arch. This place is amazing. I mean, amazing. But so far, and hey, I'm not complaining, but so far I haven't seen any my normal walk right in and find an X, which that's fine. I don't care about that. I just like pointing out the normal things that I usually find that I'm not finding. That's all I'm saying. Wow. They've got this fenced in. Look at these breaks. Break. Break. That has been twisted around like that. That is wild. And then this vine is like, holding that leaner up. And it's like, look at the pressure on that vine right there. It's like looped around. Wow. And you can tell something, well, not on camera, but you can see where they've been all around. Man, and then this fencing, this break right here, it goes out. And it goes all the way across. It's almost like they blocked this area off for a reason. Let me switch again. I keep forgetting. See, I'm not good at holding anything with my left hand, so I got to keep switching up. But the weird thing is, I can pitch a ball, a baseball, left hand or right hand, and I can kick left foot or right foot. But I'm not good at holding anything steady with my left. But I'm gonna try it. Now look at these. Look at these breaks. And then look, got a leaner right here, just laying, that doesn't even belong here. None of these sticks do. They're all leaning against. That one's leaning. That one's stuck there. That one's stuck there. There's something going on there. And then there's a path coming in here. You could actually see that one a little bit better. Trident. I'm trying to keep an eye on, oh, right on my hand. Ah, you could hear that one. I'm trying to keep an eye out for snakes. That snapped. I'm seeing foot tracks. I can't tell though what it is. Doesn't look like boots, but at the same time, I don't see toes. I was gonna continue down in there, but it gets thicker and thicker. So maybe what I'll do is step out here and go down a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to sneak up out here. And like I said, I'm not familiar with this area at all. Oh, wow. So I've come through another hit. I don't even know where I'm, oh, I see where I'm at. Okay. Man, look at the pines. Hold on, guys. That is all pines across that back. Wow. You know where we're going next. All right, I'm gonna break off of this one and start another video. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And here comes the helicopter. Helo. Sounds like he's low. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.